the shepherd of Yahweh, has gained contact with Zion, the following is decreed from Zion: the broken silver sword and the civil war. Prophecy for Kenya. Kenya, war is coming. I say again, war is coming. Am I not the shepherd of Yahweh? I have heard from the Lord that there is war, civil war. I have heard the sound of war. I have heard the trumpet, the drums of war, the drums of war. The foundations of this nation are about to be shaken. And when the foundations are shaken, what will the righteous do? For when they are shaken, you shall surely know that William Ruto was never the choice of God in this nation of Kenya. The chosen one was Raila Amolo Odinga. It was on the 4th July 2023, around 3 or 4 in the morning, whilst in praying and watching in the spirit, as it is my custom, that I gained supernatural invitation into the visions of God by the night. I saw myself inside the military barracks headquarters. I saw myself in the military barracks headquarters, and the angel of the Lord that stood by me instructed me to follow him on close proximity as we walked through the midst of military officers that were going about their daily duties. I remember vividly this mighty angelic being introducing himself as Sabil. The Lord is my warrior. That is the meaning. So is the meaning of his name. That's what it says. He brought me to a place. He brought me to a place inside the barracks. He brought me to a place inside the barracks where we stood in front of a hard steel metal door that had the following inscription on it: C in C, office. And when inquiring from this angel the meaning of the inscription engraved on the metal door, he turned and looked at me. He turned and looked at me, smiled, and said, "Come in and see for yourself." And And behold, we walked through the hard steel metal door, like as though magic. And there we were, inside this highly private military office. When I looked around inside this office, I could see the official portrait of William Ruto mounted on the wall, directly facing the door. And on the table was placed a wooden graphical artwork, was placed there. Artwork with the inscription name of William Ruto as C in C. And immediately I understood clearly now what the inscription engraved on the metal door, actually what it meant. Commander in Chief. This angel of the Lord, in the knowledge to everything inside this office, reached out to a huge, big metal safe box, one that resembles the kind we see in movies, where gold treasures are kept. Though this one had the official military seal on it, and without talking, stared at the safe metal box. He stared at the safe metal box, and it miraculously opened itself. It opened itself, and there it was. There it was. Behold, the presidential sword of sovereign power as head of state and commander-in-chief of the defense force, simply lying inside the box, this box. He lifted up the sword from the box. He lifted up the sword from the box as though knowing what to do with it. Broke it from the middle. He broke it from the middle, split it into two, and returned it to its safe. He returned it back to its safe. Immediately he did it. Immediately he did that. My whole waxed cold. My whole being waxed cold. I felt cold, and I knew something had shifted over Kenya. Something had shifted over Kenya. And he said to me, power is broken. Power is splitted. Power is between the two. Power is between the two. But wait and see. Wait and see. Absolute power belongs to the elder. That's what he said. As I stood there beside him in awe, pondering at the words he uttered, behold, a brilliant light came between us. A brilliant light came between us and separated us from each other. And immediately I came out from that vision. As I stood there besides him in awe, pondering at the words he uttered. Behold, a brilliant light came between us and separated us from each other. And immediately I came out from that vision. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the nation of Kenya this hour. Shalom.